Right, I thought I'd record because this is an interesting piece of price action. So no trade taken yet. We have our Q level. We have our daily. Now look at the rejections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like literally over and over and over and over again. So, yes, when we got this signal here, 1 minute bearish, 5 minute bearish, right? You could quite easily look at this and think, I want to take this trade. However, put it in perspective of the alpha zones, and this bit does not fit the narrative, right? We are below the hourly, but you are into the daily and into the Q, two really, really important levels, right? So really, we'd need to see, especially as we didn't go through with this golden candle when we went bearish, I want to see a close below. We need to come through the levels, close below, and give us that opportunity to go in again if we are going to go bearish, right? Right now, there is just too much holding this up. That you would not want to be trading into this. And this is the narrative of the alpha zones. This is why they're so important, right? Because it's just giving you that you're trading into a really important level. So let's just hang on. So our 4 hours now gone. We're getting a bullish golden candle. We've held off on our daily, right? We're now stepping back above. Bullish volume stepping over. This is looking good. Right, we've had a golden candle. We're bullish. 5 minute has failed to come down. Let's put our buy stop on. Kept on failing on that daily, right? So we've got half an hour running at 436, 455. So 436 could be our first target. Let's do, okay, so let's do 12 here, and then we're going to leave a run in for highs. I need my stop. Stop is at 385, which is here. So we want to see a little bit more strength in this now. It is slower because of our 5 minutes trying to come up. We're getting a buy signal as well. I'd want to see us at least come up to this 4, which is our 43650. Hang on, we have our 43650. 43650, 43650. That's the first target. There we go. First target hit. And we've got 8 contracts left. So we're going to put our sell stop in. I'm going to run for 4. These highs here are an obvious target where I'd expect some sort of pullback, right? So let's go for 460. Get the rest off. I'd expect some potential resistance around this level. I've marked out 472 because I did like us running to that. We can see our 5s coming up as well, right? So it might be that we get stopped out, maybe have a bit of a pullback, and then we might get another entry. You can see our 5-minute is also potentially giving us a golden candle on the reversal. If we could see some more breaking up to where I'd want to kind of hold this trade a little bit longer, because we're quite early in the move, right? We were quite early in the move of taking this trade. Our 1 minute is aligned, but our 5 minute wasn't. Not as keen to hold the trade a little bit longer, just in case, because obviously we have been very bearish this week. So I'm just holding. We get break even, then I can look to re-enter on a continuation, which we might have just been. Oh no, we're still okay. So 422 is our stop here. 422. Could have gotten a little bit better. I was a bit late to the party on the entry. I want to see this candle high broken now. Stop can go to 424, but really just keep it where it is. Doesn't really matter. Do like letting this now. We're coming back above. Maybe I might just give us some more room to run. Ah, this bloody thing drives me insane. Where's it in the settings? No. Ah man, that was close to just hitting the target. I just moved it as well, didn't I? Continuous auto fit off. Right. I'm going to move this up. We've had a pretty good day. Look, we're up to 324 with closing out that bit of profit there, right? We've just swept the high, which was my first target. Now I moved, so we'd have actually hit the target there. So I am just seeing the 5 minute come above, and we've taken out this high. Like, I don't want us to come below here anyway. We've just swept those important levels, which was the target, right? And I just moved mine a little bit higher. Previous day highs up here. 472. quite like. But there's a good chance that after taking that level, we get a bigger retracement. But yeah, I think we're going to come back to our 4 hour. We got 8 minutes left. If we can break above this 5 minute now. Come on. Bullish volume kicking in. Come on. Nice. Keep going. Right, I want to see volume kick back in. You need to be more bullish than that. You can just, it was, knowing our 10 AM candle, it was either going to take us through or reverse. But don't expect it to be an absolute rocket immediately. Yeah, so that's going to be a break even. There you go. So let's clear out all the trades. So if I'd left the original target there, we'd have had it. I was expecting this deeper pullback. You know, the 1R was absolutely available on the trade, right? So a good 30 points. We could have had. But we will see what opportunities it gives us now. Now, if we can come up and break through these lows, right, then I'm absolutely, this is a good opportunity then to see where we can play into these levels. This has been obviously a serious level of support, so breaking through, retest and drop is a good trade. 4 hours, just stepping up. I just don't think it's a corrective move rather than a bullish move. You know, this was the last pullback. This is where the 50 is. This is where I was kind of playing to my my line. Inside here, potential rejection, right? So, not necessarily thinking that we're just going to all of a sudden go through the roof, but we swept the lows, we traced back. This is where that volume kicked in. Could then see a continuation. So, that's why we need to be careful around this level. I'm not expecting super clean price. Five-minute coming under. If we can get a break, because obviously we've had a change in direction with the golden candle, we can break this level now. I like that trade. Until that happens, we remain bullish. All right, nice rejection off the daily again. We failed on that volume. See how we made a lower, we came up. The 5-minute can come back up again. It's pretty messy at this point here. If we look at kind of, we've got this expanding price. Often some of the hardest price conditions to trade in when you get this sort of megaphony up and down, up and down. That's why I think when you're in these sort of conditions, taking your base hits, it's good. So we're failing to get back out. This would be our switchback bullish. We had a good trade this morning. Banked a little bit of profit on that one as well. Should have banked more with the important level. So I think if we do get another confirmation in another trade, I'll just go for another base hit, and then that'll do us for the day. Wait and see anything amazing lines up. So volume's stepping back up again. Still above the average on the 5-minute, right? Bullish volume still kicking in. Okay, so this can be an early aggressive entry, right? So if price is going to continue on up, if we get a strong close above, right, and we continue on up, we know then we're most likely going to get a golden candle. Now these can be strong pushes where then it makes it much harder to get in on your golden candle. 4, 4, 6. Oh, it's confirmed as a golden candle actually, and that's above, and that's above. All right. Stop will be 407. 10 points is half an hour. And I've got my sort of middle ground. Let's see. We have been tagged in, so we are in the trade. So stop 407. And 406. 466.50. Let's do this. Sell limit, and then let's put our 8 at 472. Okay. Could be recording our first loss. Price is pretty up and down at the moment, which is fine. I think it's important that we just take in the trades, everything's aligning, right? We got bullish volume back, our 5 minute stayed bullish. We've had a golden candle on the 5 minute, we never confirmed short. We've already broken the high, right? Same entry model that I take. Everything's bullish, we're above the 4, we're above the daily, we're above the Q, everything's aligning. Yeah. So second trade. Seeing the 1 minute 1 minute starting to sort of level off. We need to see some volume kick in. Now it was a large move out. So I'd want to try and see another large push if we can. Otherwise we could have some retracement back into here. Stepping up again. Come on. Come on. Want to see this volume overtake. Otherwise, could well be drop off. 5 stepped up. if this candle can close above, then I would probably go break even. Starting to see 1 minute volume fade in. There we go. Go, go, go. I'm taking risk off just because we're playing around. Like, we've had this massive push up. We've come back down into it a little bit. I wanted to see that high go sooner rather than later. Keep tapping. I have been aggressive with my stop. Right, I have been aggressive in going break even. We are still stepping up. I like to be more aggressive when I've secured profit for the day. Oh, that's better. Come on, give us that first TP. So we've taken the highs again. We're really close. We were really close to that first TP. I mean, this is just right. First one done. Second one done. Boom. And there you go. 2 trades on break even. 2 nice little TPs. We could carry on further. I'm not liking 100% where we are yet with how price has reacted, but the same way here, we broke out. When we broke above, we hit a level. I went break even on that one as well, and as you can see, how that trade would have been a loss. And then we had the previous trade of the day. That's on, I think it's on NQ. And then, yeah, you've just seen me take this one, and you've just seen me enter on the next trade as well. So up 545 on 4 accounts. So that's just over 2,000. Talk through everything on the executions. I hope you're finding this sort of content valuable, where I am literally live trading. There is nothing pre-recorded in why I'm taking these trades and how I'm managing them. But this is what I do every day on the lives. It's the same process. And if you want to join me live, you can do that, right? So you can access the indicators, right? You can access the indicators and what I'm using. You can do that through WAP, right? So you can go onto my profile on X, which is ZooFXing. Click on here, it'll take you through to WAP. And this is where you can get the indicator for a one-time 147. Once you join, you can then get 7 days free in lives, which is on a Monday and a Thursday, where for 3 hours every day we trade live executions, live mics, support. You can ask all the questions and we go through and recap all the trades, and provide the education to ensure that you're able to progress in your trading and achieve your payouts. So all those things are included for you. I hope you enjoyed the trade. A little bit longer on this one, but you saw me take 2 executions, manage the trade completely, talk through why I'm taking it. Another profitable day. That's me done. I'll see you on the next video.